Welcome back to the Everton series. I'm excited for this one, man. I hope you guys are too. I hope you all have been enjoying this series, man. I definitely have. So go ahead and leave a thumbs up, subscribe. That'd really mean a lot to me, man. Anyways, you guys just saw the standings there. We are second in the Premier League, but we do have a game in hand on City. We are still alive in the FA Cup. We actually haven't even played a game yet. But what I wanted to look at was the Champions League. We are in the round of 16 now. We are about to go up against Juventus. But before that, let's see if we can pick up some easy dubs here up against Norwich and Sheffield. Are you fucking kidding me? At least we beat Sheffield Wednesday to move on in the FA Cup, but we just lost to Norwich City, who had 6 points on the year coming into that. That is extremely disappointing. Anyways, man, I will see y'all in the first leg up against Juventus. Here we are in our next FA Cup game. This time we're going up against Nottingham Forest. Let's see if we can pick up a dub and move on in the FA Cup. And we do. We win it 3-2. Kingsley Coman gets a double, and Moise Kean scores as well. That's wonderful, man. We're moving on to the FA Cup. See y'all in the round of 16. Have another FA Cup game until March. So, we have some pretty important games here. We're going up against Arsenal in this league game. After this, we got Juventus in leg 1 of the round of 16 of the Champions League. And then after that, we got Manchester United. So, a very important stretch here. Let's see if we can get off to a good start. And it is a 1-1 draw against Arsenal. See you on the first leg of the Champions League. Here we are against Juve now, round of 16 of the Champions League. We are at Juventus in this first leg. Let's see if we can pick up a dub on the road. And we do. We win it 1-0. James Maddison gives us the winner in the 78th minute. You love to see it. We are in a great position going into the second leg at Goodison Park. Just 3 days later, we have a date with Manchester United. We're at Goodison Park. Let's see if we can pick up a dub. And it's a 1-1 draw. Moise Kean misses a penalty, and that's what's going to cost us 2 points. It's whatever, man. Our round 16 of the FA Cup. This time we are going up against Aston Villa, and I'm going to hop into this one, play this one, see if we can pick up a dub and move on. Now here's Villa on the attack again in the 120th minute.
If you're wondering about stoppage time, 1 minute to be added on.
They've got us opened up here. And oh my goodness, Jordan Pickford. Jordan Pickford does it again. Another magnificent save. A penalty save, and that save right there. He's keeping us in this one. Now we're in a penalty shootout, and I'm feeling good, man. We got Jordan Pickford in that goal. But they do make the first one. Now here's Moise Kean taking our first penalty. Can he put this top left? And he does. That's an unstoppable penalty. It's 1-1. Ollie Watkins puts that one top right. That was beautiful. Now here's James Maddison. And that one's going to be saved. Damn it. And Jordan Pickford stays right down the middle for that one. Now here's Mason Mount. And Mount goes bottom right. It's 2-2.
Mental preparation is such a big part of this.
And now it's 3-2. Aston Villa converts on that pen. Now here's Rafael Leao. And that one's going to be saved. What a save there. And we need a save from Pickford here. And Pickford makes a save. Now Caicedo. Caicedo has to convert. Caicedo. Can he put this top left? He does. We are still alive. It is 3-3. It is sudden death. Now here's Barrios. And it's saved by Pickford! Jordan Pickford! Now Taylor Harwood-Bellis. Can he win us the game and move us on in the FA Cup? He does. Oh my goodness. Jordan Pickford, you are my father. Jordan motherfucking Pickford. He's him. He's him. He's a gangster. His nuts are big. And he will bang your mom and your girlfriend. He doesn't care. He's Jordan Pickford. He's Jordan Pickford. He's him. A penalty save. An elite save. in the 120th minute. Then the penalty shootout. We need a save from Pickford. He makes the save. Then we make our penalty. Sudden death. Pickford makes the save. Then all we have to do is put it in. We do. We move on because of Jordan Pickford and his massive cock. We are about to take on Chelsea in the Premier League. But first, before we get to that, let's go take a look at the FA Cup and the Champions League. We are now in the semi-finals of the FA Cup. We are going up against Leeds United, and the other remaining teams are Brighton and Leicester. So it looks like the FA Cup could be ours again. That would be our third in 4 years. And the quarterfinals of the Champions League, we are going up against Bayern Munich with teams like Paris Saint-Germain, Real Madrid, and Barcelona still left. So it's going to be interesting, man. Anyways, let's hop into this game versus Chelsea. With this heavily rotated squad going up against Chelsea, we're going to send this one, see if we can pick up a dub. Oh my goodness, we get slaughtered. It's 4-1. That's tough. We're up against Bayern Munich in this first leg of the quarterfinals of the Champions League. This first leg's at Bayern, and this is a really interesting matchup because if you guys remember, we actually beat Bayern twice earlier this season in the Champions League group stage. So let's see if we can do it again. This Bayern team is stacked though. First leg, let's see if we can pick up a dub. And we do, we win it 2-1. Moise Kean gets a double. I will see you guys in the second leg. Here we are now, up against Bayern in this second leg. We're up 2-1 on aggregate, and we're at Goodison Park this time, but I'm still not feeling all too confident. This Bayern side is very good, and Kingsley Coman and Rafael Leao are looking a little bit tired for this one. We also had to sub out Levi Colwill for Godfrey. So, it's going to be an interesting one, man. It's not going to be easy. Can we move through, though? And we do. We win it 2-1. We move through 4-2 on aggregate. Rafael Leao and Moises Caicedo score. I will see y'all in the semifinals of the FA Cup up against Leeds United. We are in the FA Cup semifinal. We're taking on Leeds United in this one. Let's hop in, see if we can pick up a dub and move on to the final. Leeds on the attack in the 64th minute. That's a ball in over the top, but Antonio Silva is going to get on the end of that one. Great stuff there from Antonio Silva, but here we are with a solo run in the 72nd minute. This is our chance here. It's Moise Kean. Oh my goodness, he was looking for Mason Mount, but Mason Mount didn't have the pace to clear the defender. That's tough. Now here's James Maddison looking for a ball in over the top to Moise Kean. This is dangerous here. Moise Kean. Kean. It's in! Moise Kean! Moise Kean scored it! The deflection off the keeper! You're kidding! Moise Kean smashed it home, and the keeper gets a hand on it, but it's not enough to keep it out of the back of the net. And we win it 1-0. We are on to the final. Incredible stuff from Moise Kean. You guys can see on your screens, we will be taking on Leicester City in the FA Cup final. But before we do that, we will be taking on Barcelona in the semifinals of the Champions League. So, I'll see you all there. Boys, it is time. Champions League time. Going up against Barcelona in the semifinals. This is the first leg. You guys see the squad we're rocking with. Let's hop in and pick up a dub, man. Back out to Mount. Kingsley Coman. This is dangerous. Coman! And it's saved by Ter Stegen. Incredible save from Ter Stegen there. Should be 1-0. Here's Frankie de Jong on the ball.
Torres. And now with Kulusevski.
This is not good. And Jordan Pickford. Jeez, bro. What would we do without him? And wow, we barely survived, man. Barely survived that. Now here's Barca on the counterattack in the 85th minute. It's Kulusevski. And Levi Colwill with a phenomenal interception. And this one's going to end in a 0-0 draw. I will see you on the second leg, man. Alright, boys, it is now time. The second leg of the semifinals going up against Barcelona. It is 0-0 in aggregate. We need to win this one. Let's hop in and pick up a dub so we can move on to that final. Now here we are in a solo run. It's Moise Kean in the 48th minute. This is huge. Moise Kean, he could be through on goal. Moise Kean is through on goal. Moise Kean! 1-0. Moise Kean puts us up 1-0 on aggregate. He's so clutch, man. So clutch. Here's Mason Mount running along the wing. Mount loses that one out of bounds. Now here's Barca on the attack. It's Ramos. And that's a great tackle there from Antonio Silva. Here's Barca on a solo run. It's Kulusevski. Barca's really putting the pressure on us here. They're not going to lay down. And a wonderful tackle there from Taylor Harwood-Bellis. And that one's it. That's the end of this one. We win it 1-0 on aggregate. We are through to the final of the Champions League via an incredible goal from Moise Kean. Love to see it, man. We win it 1-0 on aggregate. We defended so well in this series. And Moise Kean comes up clutch when we need him like he always does. I will see you on the FA Cup final.
And they get the ball rolling.
3 games left in the Premier League. We are 8 points off City. So it is highly unlikely that we will catch them. And we got a game against City here. And more importantly, we got a FA Cup final in a few days. So we are going to be rotating the squad for this one. Yeah, man, we are just lying down and accepting defeat in the Premier League. Which is whatever, man. We have bigger things to worry about. Just that Champions League is on our minds, man. We want that Champions League bad. Let me see here. Alright, this is going to be a squad for this one up against City. Let's see if we can pick up a dub, just cuz. And we lose at 2-1. That is official. We won't be winning the Premier League this year. It goes to City. We will most likely be finishing second. But anyways, I will see you on the FA Cup final. We are in the FA Cup final. And as you can see, our boys are fully fit for this one. But looking at that Leicester City squad, they're looking a little bit tired. Let's take advantage of that. Let's hop in and pick up a dub. Here we are, FA Cup final. We're on the attack here in the 7th minute. It's Moises Caicedo on the ball.
Patterson.
Caicedo out to Patterson. Patterson now. Patterson, wonderful stuff. And Madison gives us the lead in the 7th minute. Wonderful stuff there to open the game. That's incredible from Nathan Patterson, man. And James Madison with a stellar finish. Love to see that, man. That is team ball. And now here we are in the 33rd minute. It's going to be Moise Kean taking a spot kick. Can we make it 2-0?
And a chance for 2-0.
Moise Kean puts it in. It's 2-0. We are 58 minutes away from our 3rd FA Cup in 4 years. Here's Leicester City on the attack in the 81st minute. Leicester City need a goal. And that's a great interception there from Taylor Harwood-Bellis, and that's going to be it. We win it 2-0. We are FA Cup champions once again. Our 3rd in 4 years. We are just kings of the FA Cup, man. That's our trophy. It's designated for us. The next year's FA Cup, just write our names on the trophy already. It's ours, man. We always perform the FA Cup. It's our competition. Love to see it, man. Anyways, it's time for that Champions League now. We just picked up our 2nd trophy of the season, but now it is time to go up against Real Madrid in the Champions League final. I will see y'all there. But first, let's take a look at the Premier League standings. So here are the Premier League final standings. As you can see, we finished 2nd, 8 points off of City. City were just really, really good this year. And We were all right. We did pretty good, but just we weren't elite. We were not elite this year in the Premier League. Our focus really has been on the FA Cup and the Champions League, though. So, speaking of, let's go win that Champions League, man. I will see y'all against Real Madrid. All right, boys, here we are, going up against Real Madrid in Champions League final. Doesn't get any bigger than this, man. It really doesn't. You cannot make a match bigger than this. Real Madrid Champions League final doesn't get any bigger than this. Stakes are high. Lights are bright. Let's hop in, man. Let's pick up a dub. Our boys, Champions League final, up against Real Madrid. Let's get it, man. We have a free kick right here. In the 5th minute, it's James Maddison playing this one. Let's try a ball into the box here.
And the cross goes in.
That's a decent cross, but nobody can get on the end of that one. Still have a chance here, though. But Levi Colwell loses that one. And now here is Victor Osimhen taking a penalty in the 17th minute. This is not good, man. Osimhen. And he puts that one top left. It's 1-0 Real Madrid. Damn. Here we are on a solo run, 23rd minute. We have to capitalize on this here. It's Moise Kean. Moise Kean. Moise Kean beats Marquinhos. Marquinhos got cooked. Marquinhos got cooked. It's Moise Kean scoring that one. He just got around Marquinhos and made him look silly. And now here we are with a penalty in the 41st minute. It's Moise Kean taking it. Moise Kean, can he put it top left? He does. It's a rocket in the top left corner. Just like that, we have new life. It's 2-1 Everton. This game is far from over. Real Madrid is not going to lie down. I say it's far from over, but it's really not. We are now in the 87th minute. Real Madrid on the attack. It's Giovanni Reina. Valverde. And what a tackle by Antonio Silva. Now Osimhen. He scores it in the 87th minute. Man, we were 3 minutes away from being Champions League winners. Victor Osimhen breaks our hearts. And here we are. We're going into a penalty shootout, man. Of course we are. We always end up in these situations, man. And Jordan Pickford makes a save. He stays right down the middle. And here we are. First pen we're taking is going to be saved by Thibaut Courtois. We both missed our first pen. Now Osimhen is going to be saved by Pickford. Can we make it 1-0? And we do. Robert Skov goes right down the middle. It is 1-0. Now Vinicius Jr. And oh man, Pickford jumped out of the way of that one. Now James Maddison. Madison puts it top left. That's a rocket. It is 2-1 now. Now here's Federico Valverde. And Pickford jumps out of the way again. Now Kingsley Coman. Big penalty here. Coman goes top right, and so does Thibaut Courtois. And he chips Pickford there. We can't bottle this, man. Rafael Leao. We have to shoot this one top left. Unstoppable pen right here. Rafael Leao. And it's saved by... Fuck.
Well, what an ending to a very good tournament.
Thibaut Courtois comes up clutch.
Maybe not in this manner though, but it was great entertainment.
Man, that's so sad. We were so close, man. It really looked like we were gonna get it. Penalty shootout with two of the best keepers in the world. Pickford made a few mistakes. Courtois was phenomenal at the end, man. Came up just short in this one. So disappointing. So disappointing, man. But what can you do? What a season, man. We can't be upset with this team. Taking a look at the stats here, as you guys can see, Moise Kean was absolutely phenomenal. 41-6. That's just terrific, man. Rafael Leao was 17-6. It's I'll take it. It's pretty good. James Madison with 12 and 14. That's what you love to see. 11 goals from Caicedo. I did not expect that, so I'd like to see that. Coman with 11 and 10. Not great. We may be moving on from him this offseason. Yeah, that's about it. I will see you on season recap. As you guys can see, here's the season recap. Finished second in the league, won the Community Shield, won the FA Cup, and of course fell short in the final of the Champions League on pens. I mean, it's heartbreaking, man. But we got to go back and get it next year, man. Next year we're going for the treble. We have to. We have to win that treble. We've already won the Premier League. We know we can do it. So let's do it again. And that Champions League, man, we were literally one pen away from lifting that trophy. So we know we can do both. Let's go do it, man. And obviously the FA Cup, that's no problem. We can do that in our sleep. We've shown that. But anyways, guys, that is the end of this one. We got one more season left of this. So I can't believe it's coming to an end, man. I hope you all have enjoyed it. Let me know if you want me to do something like this again, and I'll definitely will, because it's been a ton of fun. Anyways, guys, we got 2 more episodes coming to this, so stay tuned for that final season. It's going to be crazy, man. Love y'all. Thank you for watching. Go ahead and drop a like and a sub. I'd really appreciate it. Stay tuned. Peace.